Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. First thing in the day, beautiful day today. 10 expectations you must let go of to be happy. Let's just, woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Expectations. Do you have a lot of expectations? I do. And growing up, I had so many expectations, and they would often leave me disappointed. I had an expectation to be rich. This was when I was like 10 years old, to be happy, to find the most beautiful woman in the world, and it just wasn't happening at 10. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Okay, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey when it comes to dealing with expectations and how all of this wisdom can help us become our greatest versions. You see, so many of us, we go through life expecting, and that's beautiful. We have a lot of desires. I do. That's beautiful. But sometimes too many expectations can lead to a lot of disappointments. So sorry about that. I told you, right? Buddha said, desire leads to suffering. What do I think of that? Well, can be, but check this out. Even the desire to have no desire is still a desire. Slow motion this side. But the beauty of that statement is that sometimes having too many expectations can lead to suffering, because wanting creates expectations. I want this, I want that, but we don't have it yet. So that creates a lot of resistance. Resistance makes stronger. It makes it harder to actually get it. When we allow things start to come our way. What is the first expectation you must let go of to be happy? This is what's helped me along my journey. Stop expecting that people will love you the same way you love them, right? Stop expecting people will love you the same way you love them. Like, do you expect to get along with everyone? Do you expect everybody's going to scratch your back? They're going to be happy for your success? They're going to be happy when you make it? No. Don't expect that because you love someone so much in a relationship, they are gonna love you the same way. Because when you expect less, you become happier. There are so many billions of people on this planet. Each single human being has a different personality. When you expect everybody to be the same as you, you must be having a laugh. Or you woke up on the wrong side of bed. So I realized this, that not everyone is going to love me. Not everyone is going to love me the same way I love them. And it's hard because I love you. But still, I may not get that same love back. But check this out. When I love people, when I've been in a relationship and given my heart to someone, I do it because I'm choosing to do it. When you choose to do something, when you choose to give someone your love, you will become happier because you're not expecting that same love back. If it comes, that's beautiful. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter, because it's like unconditional love. The love a mother gives to her child. Mothers, you know what I'm talking about, right? You find yourself, you find that you will be so much more happier. So just give love And don't expect the same love back necessarily. If it comes, that's beautiful. If not, don't worry about it. What's the second expectation you must let go of to be happy? What's helped me along my journey is the expectation of overnight success. Now, this channel has over 1 million YouTube subscribers. People are like, Ralph, how do you feel? Can I get a hello? It feels great. I feel like I finally made it. Where though, right? It feels fantastic to know that this is only by inspiring people we have this many subscribers. It's a beautiful feeling, but this didn't happen overnight. It's been a whole process, day after day, of creating and loving what I'm doing, more so enjoying the process of what I'm doing, as opposed to just getting the goal or reaching a destination. Overnight success. We are living in an instant gratification society where everybody wants a quick fix. Now, I talk of being a content creator. People are like, Ralph, I want to live a similar lifestyle to you. I just want to wake up every single day with a bunch of grapes in my mouth, go to the beach and do whatever I want to. And I'm like, you can do that. But are you willing to work for it instead of wanting it? Stop wanting, stop saying I want, start saying I will, and then start actually moving your butt. Slow motion this side. Overnight success. Have you heard of that before? They became so successful overnight. Maybe they did. But that success won't last if they don't cultivate it, if they don't nurture it, if they don't work at it every single day. You see, it's like a great athlete. They've got to practice. They can't rest on their laurels. Like when I'm making videos, I'm learning so much about cinematography, about editing, grading, all of these aspects. It takes time. If you are setting up a business, you know what it's like. There is no overnight success. It takes time, it takes commitment, it takes dedication. More so, you got to put your heart into it. Now, yes, I know people do win the lottery overnight and they're like, I'm an overnight success, and then they lose it the next day. I told you. So I've realized that there is no overnight success for me. For me, success is a day-by-day practice of doing what you love and having a deep appreciation and a respect for what you love. And then success becomes the byproduct of that, of your daily practice. It's like a great tennis player. Federer, right? Federer, you see him so gracefully playing tennis. Michael Jordan. These people are practicing day by day. And that's what makes them successful. So stop expecting that it's just going to come easy. You got to do the work, baby, and then you'll be happier. What is the third expectation you must let go of to be happy? Stop expecting permanent pleasure. Pleasure is transient, ephemeral, meaning it's fleeting. I want to be happy all the time, Ralph. This ain't the Breakfast Club or the Brady Bunch. Now, I'm naturally in a good mood because I eat a lot of cacao, which has a lot of tryptophan, 7-day vegan challenge, and I'm in a good mood a lot of the time, but I'm not always happy. I experience a whole range of emotions. Sometimes I take a moment of silence. Sometimes I'm pretty sad. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm just in a natural Zen state. So stop expecting permanent happiness, permanent pleasure. Realize that happiness is ephemeral. It's transient. We came here on planet Earth to experience a whole range of emotions. Sometimes you're going to get a bit angry, sometimes sad. That's natural to experience every emotion. The emotion stands for energy in motion. So it's like the weather, it's constantly changing. This is what adds to the beauty of it, the style, that contrast of the seasons, surely. So I realized, okay, stop expecting permanent pleasure. And that actually made me happier because I'm like, okay, sometimes I'm just going to sit down and look at the stars. And that feels great. What is the fourth expectation you must let go to be happy, baby? Stop expecting to be perfect at everything you do. Your life must be perfect, man. Look, that leaf just came in the frame, right? That's beautiful. That's art right there. I realize this. When you let go of perfection, you become happier. Our perfection emanates from the desire to impress people all the time. It comes from our insecurities. That's why so many of us are trying to be perfect, because we are insecure. I know what I'm talking about. And I realized the moment I stopped trying to be perfect and just for once accepted myself and said, actually, it's good enough. To be honest, look, why so serious? We came here to have a good time. As children, you weren't like such a perfectionist until someone expected you to get an A grade and you're like, okay, I got to be perfect in this exam, right? And then later on in life, you're like, I got to be perfect. And then you realize that perfection actually created a lot of pressure and now is feeling kind of uncomfortable. Look, check this out. We're just having fun, right? You don't have to be perfect. In fact, when you lose perfection, you actually move more into your true authenticity, which is already perfect. How about that? What is the fifth expectation you must let go of to be happy? Now, I'm only sharing with you what's helped me along my journey, right? I'm only sharing with you what's helped me along my journey. Stop trying to get a body, the body that you see in the magazines. Sometimes I used to pick up men's fitness magazines, and ladies, you pick up fitness magazines too, and you're like, I want a body like that. Then I started to realize what Photoshop could do, right? It's beautiful to love your body. 7-day vegan challenge. You want to be eating a plant-based diet, get the body in shape, but realize no two bodies are ever the same. And sometimes we expect to have a body like we see in the billboards, the magazines, and it often leads to disappointment because they don't tell you they spend hours trying to retouch that photo, grade it, right? They don't even look like that themselves. They just need to sell the flipping magazine. And that's why you bought it, right? Get a body that works for you. How about that? Get a body that makes you proud. And once you begin to love your body, how it was designed, you'll stop comparing your body to other people's bodies. Like I see it, even on Instagram, everyone's like a model these days. Wait a minute, is this right? Okay, that's better. Everyone's like a model trying so hard. Wait a minute. Right? And that's beautiful. But you got to love your body first. And once you love your body, your unique design, you will actually appreciate other people's unique bodies and say, okay, I get it now. Everybody's bodies are totally different. And that's what makes the world go around. What is the sixth expectation you must let go to be happy? Talk to me, Ralph. Stop expecting to get what you give. Now, a lot of people, they only give something to get something back in return. That isn't true giving. So sorry to break it to you. That isn't true giving. I've realized that sometimes you're going to give and 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 get nothing back in return. But it's going to feel good and you'll be happier if you're doing it from a heart-centered place. But when you give to get something back and you don't get it back, you're going to be disappointed. So when I stopped expecting to get what I give, I was a lot happier. Look, millions of people watch my videos, millions. If I was to say, hey, everybody give me $100, I would be like on Bill Gates' level of wealth, right? But it's not happening right now, but it will soon. So realize that if you're going to give to someone, give because you want to do it, because you are choosing to give. But stop giving with a hope of getting something back in return, because you will just be left with a huge disappointment. What is the seventh expectation to let go of? You must let go of to be happy, baby. Stop expecting that people will never change in a relationship. Like, are you changing? No, they don't change. They're just people and they're static. They don't move. They just stay in the same position. They're just statues. They have no emotions. They only have one emotion and they're always going to love me. No. When we talk of relationships, people are as changeable as the weather. Have you ever noticed this, ladies and fellas? That how can people be like best friends? Before you meet, you're like, hey, we're best friends. You get into a relationship with them and then you don't talk to them ever again. Like, that's some phony ass crap, right? It's sad to say, but the fact still remains, people change in relationships. I counsel people in relationships and they tell me, they're like, Ralph, I met this guy. He was so cool to me and he never called back. Same thing. Fellas tell me the same thing. She just left, Ralph. She just packed up and left. I told you. People change. It's crazy, man. Woman, I've realized this, that when you can realize that it's natural, it's healthy for people to change. Why? Because we are always constantly evolving. Truth be told, you don't actually want people to be the same because that will get pretty boring. Look, I'm changing all the time. And when I'm in a relationship, I change too. I'm evolving, I'm reading, I'm learning, I'm getting my butt into nature, just woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I'm not the same. So when you're with someone in a relationship and then you wake up one morning and you turn around, where did they go? They changed, I told you. But if you can stop expecting, right, that people won't change, you'll be happier. So happy to the point where you're like, okay, change. I don't care. Evolve, grow. Because I'm going to be me. I'm going to love myself. And I know I will meet my true twin. And then you'll find them and then both of you will just start evolving together and get like intertwined and intertangled and things like that. Like those two lovebirds up there. What is the eighth expectation? You must let go of to be happy. Stop expecting that your family will get you. But Ralph, my mom gave birth to me. My family, they've known me for my whole life and my third eye just opened and they don't get me. I thought they would be happy for me, Ralph. Ain't nobody got time for your third eye opening if they don't get you, right? Look, I've realized this the hard way, that I'm helping people become their greatest version. And even my own family, I love them, they love me, but not everybody gets me in my family. They don't get when I'm talking about indigos. They're like, this indigo? No, I'm like, indigos. They're like, what indigo? I say, like, don't worry about it. Cat down the road's like, don't worry about it. Don't expect your family to get your crazy lifestyle or your beautiful lifestyle that you want to travel around the world in 80 days and see Ralph Smart. What the hell's come over you? Snap out of it. Your family say. So when I stopped expecting my family to get me, I was so much happier because I realized that it's what I call the generation gap. Like your family, your mom, your dad are from one generation. You're in the new generation right now, and our children will be in an even newer generation, and we'll be the old folks. We'll be the old folks, right? So I get it. I don't expect everyone to get me, right? My family, friends, strangers, even the cat down the road sometimes. And I don't expect to get along with I don't expect to get along with everyone either. Like, there is so much contrast in the universe, yin, yang, water, fire, hot, cold. So therefore, realize that people are so different. Everyone is having a different experience. Everybody sees life in a totally different way. And that's the beauty of everything, right? Once you stop expecting that everyone will get you, you'll be far happier. What is the ninth expectation you must let go of to be happy? Now, what helped me along my journey was to realize this. Stop expecting that everybody will respect your unique gifts. So, I'm in Brazil one time, in Rio de Janeiro, and this child is doing the most amazing tricks, right? They're actually juggling like eight balls at once in the air. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. And some people were just like walking past and like smirking. I'm like, what? I gave some reais, the currency in Brazil, right? I gave some. Some people just walk past and I'm like, okay, there's a lesson in this. And I realized this. Stop expecting everyone to respect your unique gifts. Only your reflections will. Like, I saw within that child such beauty, that they had this great talent. They wanted to share it with the world. I could relate. But don't expect, deep divers, that everybody is going to expect your unique gifts. Like, you unicycle in a park at 9 o'clock. Don't expect everyone is going to be happy for you or is going to respect that. Everyone has unique gifts. You're a dancer, you're a scientist, you're an architect. Some people just don't care, right? Oh my gosh. But people do. That's the thing, right? You will always find your true reflections so long as you are shining, so long as you are glimmering. Don't let anybody dim your light. You're better than that. And that's really what helped me become my greatest version. What is the 10th expectation you must let go of to be happy? Stop expecting the world to change before you do. I know there are so many problems in the world. Like Bob Marley said, there's so much trouble in the world. But then he said, one love, right? What are you listening to right now? For me, it's about one love. I realize that I'm not expecting the world to change before I do. I realize this great secret that we are the world. We are the microcosm of the macrocosm, right? So we are the micro of the macro. As you change, so does the world change. That is the secret, what we call the law of correspondence. As above, so below, as within, as without. A lot of people are like, I just want to live in a better world, Ralph. I just want things to change. I just want world peace, Ralph. And I'm like, whoa, you got to create that peace within yourself first. Slow motion inside. Be the change. Be the change. Be the change. And once you change, you will find how the world miraculously changes around you. And then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? And those are the 10 expectations you must let go of to be happy. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. We are in nature on a beautiful day. Just, whoa. Just got high there. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Have a beautiful day. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You?